Hello and welcome to Startup Gippsland Live, a place where both budding and established regional founders can feel right at home. We're here to inspire you to take the path less travelled, to make your idea a reality, and most of all, to hone your entrepreneurial skills so that you can grow and scale your business and realise your potential. Get ready for this episode of Startup Gippsland Live. Now here's your host, Zoe Doyle.
Hello and welcome back to another episode of Startup Gippsland Live. I'm your host, Zoe Doyle, and today I'm talking to the fabulous and fun-loving Brodie Pyle. Brodie is a 14-year-old powerhouse behind Gippsland Promotions. He developed the concept during the COVID-19 pandemic and to create a positive impact on the people he knows and the many people he doesn't yet know. Gippsland Promotions has allowed Brodie to connect with so many new people and gain exposure for many Gippsland businesses. The foundation of the business is to rally around our community, share a laugh and support locals. As a result of his efforts, Brodie has amassed a huge following on social media. Everyone knows who he is. And he now has his eyes set on breaking into the world of television and brand ambassadorship. Brodie, welcome and thank you so much for joining us today.
Hello, how are you?
I'm so good. I'm so excited to have you here.
I'm so excited to be here.
Oh, it's just great. We absolutely love every time we get a chance at Startup Gippsland to connect with you and collaborate. It's always a lot of fun.
Oh, it's so fun. I love all your events. They're always a blast.
You're amazing. So let's crack into it, shall we?
Let's do it.
Question 1, Brodie. You're a young comedian and you launched Gippsland Promotions in 2020. Most other 14-year-olds probably aren't thinking about business. So where did your idea come from and does entrepreneurship run in your family?
Yeah, so the idea came from basically just my love for small business, my love for making fun content, being able to promote people kind of thing. And I've also just always loved Gippsland. We've got so many cute hidden treasures. So yeah, it was kind of a bit of that. And then, yeah, all of a sudden this page formed through COVID. It really kind of helped me kind of just launch the brand. And yeah, I've always loved it. And entrepreneurship does run in my family. So my dad owns his own business. He's a builder. But yeah, he definitely helped me a lot along the way with working out little problems and everything. So it's always great to have a leader by your side to help show you everything.
That's so fantastic. And how does it feel like amongst your friendship circles at school? Like you're obviously working and you're doing all these big things. Do you feel like a bit of an outcast sometimes?
I do sometimes. All my friends always joke with me about how I'm always, not here some days and here other days. They're like, you're the part-time kid. But it's always fun.
We know you like to wag school for events, let's be honest.
I do. Anything for an event.
But hey, you're doing what you love. That's what's most important.
That's it.
So Brodie, what have you achieved since launching and in what ways has Gippsland Promotions helped local and non-local businesses throughout the last 2 years?
I have achieved so much and I'm so proud of myself of how much I have done. Something that I've really helped with local and non-local people is just having a platform to be able to promote things on, a platform that's just dedicated to promoting but also a bit of creating awareness for our area and all different things, My page is, if you jump on it, it's all different content. There'll be Gippsland, there'll be stuff about me. My face is always on there, you can't get away from me. But yeah, it's been a big thing that I've achieved is definitely just being that platform there. And also, like I said, just being that person that you can come to.
So business owners can reach out to you and ask you to, promote their business on your page. Is that right?
That is right. Yep. I can come and do a little video or do some photos, whatever makes you float your boat, basically, whatever you feel like.
How awesome is that? Guys, business community, get around Brodie because he's got the best energy as well. Like, he can sell ice to Eskimos.
Oh, I can.
Oh. So it's definitely beneficial for all of your businesses.
Definitely. And it's free, everyone. Free of charge.
Oh,
I know.
Better.
Yep, look at that.
How amazing. So your alter ego is the absolutely fabulous Miss Barbara Billions. Tell us a little bit more about Barbara, her role and how she ties into Gippsland Promotions.
Well, her role is to really just add some sparkle to the brand. And yeah, just to kind of create a bit of diversity, change things up a bit. Her real big role is she's our number one journo, we call her. So she does main parts of the reporting. So if I were to come promote your business, you can choose Barbs if you like, but if you'd rather just plain simple Brodie, you can always just give him a call. But
not that there's anything plain and simple about you, Brodie.
Always got something coming.
How did you come up with the concept for Barbara?
It was honestly just I needed something like a bit of something that was going to be funny, bit fun, get people guessing and thinking about things. And then, Barbara came to my head because I was thinking of kind of the old money rich people. Mm-hmm. And then Billions was just like, she's got lots of money. So that was what came in.
It's such a catchy name. And I know obviously a great cause of that as well is spreading that message of diversity and individuality and authenticity, and that you can be yourself. And
that's it.
That's totally acceptable and as you should be.
That's it, 100%. It's so good.
Oh, fantastic. Good on you, Brodie. So you've built a fantastic personal brand for yourself over the years. Do you have any tips for startup founders who are looking to develop their own personal brand as well?
I do, actually. Something that I've really, learned from myself is to not worry about failure, because it's a thing that's going to happen. And I take failure and I learn from it and I work out how I can change it and fix the issue, because I feel like lots of people, when they come to a hurdle of failure, they always just give up, and then their whole, all their work and effort they've put in, they give up, they just leave it there. So I feel like definitely that's a big thing that you need to, you need to persist and keep going. Also, don't burn yourself out, don't spend heaps and heaps of hours just like consistently pushing and pushing, because you don't want to end up really like just, you don't like what you do anymore, you've lost the passion, you've lost it, because it's not good, and it's not good for your body either. So definitely that self-care, look after yourself, and just, you got to make sure you balance your work, home life, and all your other little side hustles,
Brodie, you are wise beyond your years. I tell you what, it's something we can all learn, definitely. So, Brodie, what advice would you give to people who are wanting to build that following on social media and build their personal brand? Because it is one of those platforms where, it's the highlight reel. We all just see the best of the best. So how can people be more authentic in this space and really get their message across?
Definitely just be yourself. Always don't worry about what people think about you on the other side of the phone. And always try and find new fun ways to market things, I know with you guys at Startup Gippsland, you do really funny reels, and your posts are always really colourful and really awesome to look at, and they're very interesting. So always make those funny reels, include your products in it, or your course or something you're trying to run. Just the fun marketing that make people laugh. Like visual stuff is a massive thing. People love looking at colours and cool artwork. So definitely like your visuals, your reels. Just have lots of fun, and market your stuff in between all the fun.
I love that. I think, definitely. It should be fun.
It should be.
At the end of the day, we don't, business is hard.
It is.
So we have to find enjoyment in that grind as well. And, those platforms, they can provide that, definitely.
Definitely. And have a look at Startup Gippsland's Instagram, guys. They've got the awesome, funny reels. I love them so much. They're so entertaining.
Yes, yours truly is often the face behind those reels. I'm not afraid to
the big
get
sunglasses.
wild and wacky. Love my costume box. So, Brodie, authenticity, as we've just discussed, is your middle name. And I'm sure I speak for all Gippslanders in saying that something we admire about you is your ability to be yourself and sprinkle your infectious energy around wherever you go. So would you say that it's always been easy to do this, or have there been challenges along the way?
Look, I took a lot of time. I was really shy when I was younger, but at the same time, I could still be very loud when I needed to be, So it took me a while to actually kind of, finally just accept myself and be who I want to be, So I think it was about year 5 where I started, showing, myself, and, around school I would wear a dress and everyone would laugh at me, but I just loved it. And then came along year 6 and I was just authentically me. I got school captain and I used to run the most fun assemblies to this day. Everyone loves them. One time I was a flight attendant. I turned the entire gym into an airplane. But it's taken me a while to get to I suppose, finding myself. And now, yeah, it's kind of just my whole personality is just came through.
And what are some of those things that you've done to overcome self-doubt? Because self-doubt's a massive barrier for a lot of founders and people, but particularly when you're putting yourself out there in business. So what did you do to overcome it?
Well, honestly, I think, my mum has helped me a lot too. Like, we'll usually have little debriefs and stuff at night. We'll have a chat. So yeah, just doing like things like that. I love listening to music. Like, as soon as I feel a bit down, I'll chuck some power music on, something fun. And it really, it kind of just gets me thinking about things. I might write it down in a journal to kind of just let it all out. But yeah, there's a lot of different methods you can do, and I know there's lots of like YouTube videos too that you can watch that are like a bit calming kind of thing that can really help your mind just kind of think another way and work out the issue and kind of resolve, because honestly, everyone's not perfect, but honestly, just try your best because that's all you can do. Have some fun. You are awesome. That's what I always say.
I love it, and it sounds like you have an absolutely amazing support network around you, and that is so paramount to our success.
Yep, 100%.
There is that quote, you're the sum of the 5 people you spend the most time with, so choose wisely.
That's it. Love it.
But also taking that downtime to switch off because, we live in a very fast-paced society now where we're always so busy.
I know.
So, zenning out with some music, meditation, journaling, it's good for the soul.
It is very good for the soul.
It's one of those things we often don't take the time to do, but when we do, we know how good it is. So, yeah, important reminder. Thank you.
No worries. And something that I've found, I've just come back from Queensland, and there's so much slower up there, their lifestyle. Like, it's always just kind of one thing at a time. But then when you come back to Victoria, it's just so, let's get things done, It's quite funny how the different states kind of work, It's very cool to watch.
Oh, 100%. 100%. We have a lot to learn from those Queenslanders, I think, that respect.
We do.
Nothing wrong with going a bit slow.
That's it.
So, what's next for Brodie Pyle and Barbara Billions? I would love to know.
Big things. I've just been spending the last few weeks planning out some massive campaigns and stuff coming up. Yeah, it's really cool, and I can't wait to just release. Wish I could tell you all, but...
It sounds very top secret.
It's very top secret, but it is very exciting. I'm hoping in the next couple of weeks, months, I'll be able to start leaking and showing some exciting things.
Fantastic. And you have signed up with a agency now.
I have, yes.
So tell us a bit about that.
Well, to be honest, I needed a little bit of another role model to help me, guide my way through my career and everything. So we thought, if we got an agent on my side, it would be great to help show me things to do and get me some different roles and things in all different stuff, to be honest, whatever it may be. So yeah, it's been a very awesome thing to start.
Wow. So what's one of your biggest goals for the next 12 months?
Oh, I'd love to be able to get onto TV or radio in the next 12 months. It would be an absolute goal of mine. It's just the biggest goal of mine. I would love to do it. But just like, maybe even working with a big brand or something, doing something together, or I don't know, whatever honestly comes on. I'm excited to just take it with 2 hands and give it a go.
I love it. Good on you, Brodie. And I'm sure you'll, between all of that and becoming this famous little comedian that you are, I know that you'll still be continuing to promote Gippsland businesses and non-local businesses because you're so passionate about it, and we really love you for that.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, well, Brodie, it was an absolute pleasure to sit down with you today. I know I always feel full of energy whenever I get the chance to spend time with you. And your journey so far is so inspiring. And I think it's really great to hear of someone who's, you're younger and you're pursuing these big ideas and these big passions, and you're not just going the typical career route. So good on you for that. I love it.
Thank you.
So if you'd like to get in touch with Brodie and you'd like him to do some promotions for your business, which I hope you all will, reach out to him through his social media at Gippsland Promotions.
That's me.
Thank you, Brodie. We'll see you next time.
See you next time.
That's all for today, folks. Be sure to tune in to the next episode where I sit down with the Startup Gippsland alumni who is changing the game for single-use straws. Until then, keep dreaming big, taking action, following your entrepreneurial pursuits, and showing the world that the best ideas can come from the smallest of backyards.
Thanks for listening to this episode of Startup Gippsland Live. Please be sure to subscribe, and if you're enjoying the show, we'd love for you to leave us a review. We can't wait to have you tune in again soon. For more great resources and business tips, make sure you head over to our website, startupgippsland.com.au, your home for Gippsland entrepreneurs.